Hi everybody, welcome back. Today we will be working with the hamstrings, or the muscles running down the back of the legs. These muscles tend to work as pulleys, and when they're really tight, which they are for most people, they'll pull on the lower back and create lots of pain and tension there. So we're going to work to release these to hopefully alleviate anything that you might be feeling in the back. So for today's practice, you're going to need a strap, or a belt or a towel, something that's suitable substitute, and then you may wish to have some blocks or substitutes nearby. So let's get started. So we're going to start in a quick seated position, however you'd like to sit. Get comfortable to just tune in center for a moment. So find your positioning, sit on whatever you need to get comfortable, lift up through the back body, soften and relax your shoulders, and let your eyes close. Take a moment to become aware of your surroundings. Hear every sound. Feel the temperature of the air. Notice any smells. Just become really aware of everything on the outside. And once you've really paid attention to that, once it's drawn out all of your curiosity, you can completely let it go. Notice the sound of your own breath. Observe the movements of the mind. Become really introspective. Maintain the sense of introspection, even as you slowly begin to flutter open your eyes. So again, tune in with the surroundings around you, but keep your awareness inside and try and keep this throughout the practice today. So stretch your legs forward in front of you. I'm going to turn to the side so you can see. And then bend into your right knee and draw the sole of your foot in towards your left thigh. Lift in length and extend up through the crown of your head and reach your right fingertips back behind you. Draw your left hand to your right knee. Press down against the floor and grow taller through the back body. And as you exhale, begin to spiral and twist over toward the right. Take a gentle twist over that shoulder. With every inhale, grow tall. And with every exhale, rotate a little bit deeper. And maintain this rotation in your torso, and inhale to stretch your right arm up toward the sky. On an exhale, gently hinge from the hips and lean toward your left foot. Keep length through the side body and spiral and rotate your heart toward the ceiling. Feel the elongation through the entire waistline, stretching into all parts of the back body. If you'd like to, you can close your eyes here. Soften into this release. Take a full deep inhale. And as you exhale, simply turn your torso to face towards your left leg and surrender your weight forward over it. Now, of course, as always, you're more than welcome to use your props to support the body in any way that you'd like. You're welcome to simply release your weight forward and down, surrendering toward the floor, letting the weight of the body become heavy. Completely relax muscular control here. And of course, you're more than welcome to have the left knee bent or straight. Find what feels good in your body. With every breath, you might find yourself being able to release something even deeper, maybe allowing you to slowly draw yourself further into the pose. But move slowly, mindfully, and cautiously. Never push your body beyond its limits. Accept your body where it is today, and know that tomorrow will always be different. Find a place where you can really relax and release here. If you move too far into the stretch, your body will react and create tension. And the goal here is to release tension. So find a place that's within your comfort zone where you can surrender. Take another 5 deep breaths here. And on your next inhale, slowly begin to lift back up through the body. Draw yourself back up into a seat. And just stretch your right leg forward. Take a moment to elongate the spine. Let yourself become centered again. Take notice of any differences that you might feel from side to side in the body. And when you feel ready, switch sides. So bend into the left knee and draw the sole of your foot into your right thigh. Lift and lengthen up through the back body. Take your left fingertips behind you and your right hand to your left knee. On an inhale, stretch and lengthen through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, spiral and twist gently over the left shoulder. So same as before, with every inhale, grow taller through the back. With every exhale, allow yourself to rotate a little bit more. Let your breath guide these movements. Now from here, maintain this rotation in the torso and stretch your left arm to the sky. On an exhale, gently hinge from the hips and lean towards your right foot. Feel the elongation as you lengthen through the whole side body, and then very slowly peel your heart open toward the ceiling. If you'd like to, you can close your eyes here. Soften into the release through the back body and through the side body. Take a full deep inhale. And as you exhale, keep everything the same, but just turn your torso to face towards your right knee and surrender your weight forward over it. So again, use your props however you'd like, and allow your weight to soften and release down. Find a position that feels comfortable to you, and you're welcome to bend the right knee or straighten it. Work within your own limits. Find the best positioning for your own body in this moment. Surrender the weight of your whole torso. Melt down with the force of gravity. Let everything become soft. Relax muscular control. And keep this sense of introspection as you literally fold in on yourself. With each breath, allow yourself to fold a little bit deeper, either physically or mentally. Take another 5 deep breaths. And on your next inhale, very carefully, begin to draw yourself back up to sit. Again, stretch your legs forward. You can give them a shake, release them to let that go. And then turn to face the long side of your mat. From here, open your legs out wide into a V shape. And you're more than welcome to sit up onto a block or a prop. You're welcome to place blocks underneath the knees. If you have tighter hamstrings, you can do whatever you need to here to really relax into this pose. So find whatever adjustments you need to in your body to get comfortable. And the higher you lift your hips, the more forward folding, the more movement in the pelvis you'll be able to create. So start by walking the legs out wide. And just check that your knees and your toes point in the same direction. Ideally, you'd like them to face upward. And then take your fingertips back behind you. Relax the musculature of the legs and press down into the fingertips to ground the sit bones to the floor and grow taller through the back body. So press down into the fingertips, grow tall through the spine, and ground your sit bones into the floor to lift up a little bit higher. Ever so slightly, draw the shoulder blades together and open through the chest. Now this might already feel like a really deep stretch for you, so you're more than welcome to stay here as you are. So if this feels good, you're more than welcome to stay as you are. If you would prefer to add a forward fold into this, you can slowly begin to walk your hands forward and stop at whatever point feels good for you. You're of course welcome to use your props to support you. You can place your head onto a block, you can place your forearms onto a block. You can do whatever you'd like to get comfortable here as you soften and release your weight forward. And you can either again keep length through the spine, which will work more into the hamstrings, or if you start to round into the back body, this will stretch more into the muscles of the back body, of the lower back specifically. So you find what feels good in your body and surrender down. You're welcome to relax the weight of your head and neck. Close your eyes. And once again, bring your awareness inside. Become really introspective. Notice the sensations that you're feeling in the body. Notice the movement of your breath. Notice the thoughts that pass through your mind. And after holding the pose for a few moments like this, you may find that you're able to move a little bit deeper if you'd like, so feel free to readjust. If you found that you went a little bit too far this last time, you may want to back out a little bit, so find what you need right now. And modify accordingly. Take another 5 long, full, deep breaths. On your next inhale, if you fold it, slowly begin to draw yourself back up to sit. You can move any props over toward the side. Catch a hold behind your knees and gently bend into the knees to draw them back to center. You can take your hands back behind you, walk your feet out wide, and just gently sway the knees from side to side. Windshield wiper in the legs. To release any built-up tension that may have just arisen in the hips or the back. And then take one more in each direction. And then when you're ready, you can release the legs and grab your strap. And start to make a wide loop into the strap. So ideally, for this, you'll have a long strap, and this is totally going to depend on your strap length, your height, and your level of flexibility. So if your strap is not super long and this doesn't work for you, it's okay. You can always release it and do this without the strap. But if you have that long strap, make this a wide loop, kind of as wide as you can get it, probably. And then place it over your head. And slide it up your back so that it's just underneath your armpits and come to lie down. Flat against your back. So from your bend into your knees and place your feet flat against the floor. Draw your right knee in toward your chest, hug it in closely, and take your strap and loop it around the ball of your right foot. On an inhale, begin to stretch and extend your right leg as much as you comfortably can, and then tighten the strap as much as you need to. So here's where this is going to come into play. If your legs are super long and your strap isn't long enough and this doesn't work for you, you can always release the strap from around your head and just hold on to either side with each hand. If this feels good, it's a really great option because you can completely relax the arms into any position of comfort that you'd like. You're welcome to keep the right knee bent as little or as much as you'd like, or work towards straightening it. Find what feels best for you. And then you're welcome to keep the left leg bent, or if you want to intensify the sensations, you can stretch and extend your left leg forward. Soften and relax your shoulders down. Close your eyes. And let your body surrender to the opening. If you're holding onto either end of the strap or a towel or a belt, try and loosen your grip on it. See if you can relax even your hands. Let everything soften as much as possible. And allow the weight of this thigh bone, your right femur, to draw back in towards your hip socket. Let this drawing down action with the force of gravity pulling the leg towards you, let it soften the lower back. Let your mind relax as you deepen your breath. Become totally aware of what you feel in your body. And what you're thinking in your mind. Check in with what's going on. Notice if the sensations of the stretch have changed at all. Notice if your breath has changed at all. Notice if your thought patterns have changed at all. Consciously decide if this is how you want to breathe, if this is what you want to think, and make any adjustments necessary to change that. Take another 5 long, full, deep breaths. If your left leg is straight, bend into your knee. Soften into your right knee and release your foot from the strap. Relax your right foot to the floor. Soften and release your arms wherever you would like, and just pause and observe the effects. And when you're ready, draw your left knee in towards your chest and wrap your strap around the ball of your left foot. As you inhale, begin to stretch and extend through the left leg as much as you comfortably can, and you may need to readjust the strap to loosen it or tighten it as needed for this leg. Relax the weight of the leg down toward the floor so your thigh bone hugs back in towards your hip socket, and relax your arms wherever is comfortable. If you're holding onto either end of the strap with each hand, then soften your grip on it. Maybe even slide your hands down the strap to relax your elbows to the floor. You're more than welcome to stay here once again, or if you want to intensify the stretch, you can reach your right leg forward, straightening through that leg. Wherever you choose to be, tune in with your breath. Maintain a slow and steady pace, even as the stretch becomes intense. Maintain the rhythm of your breath. Keep its depth and keep its quality. And allow these attributes to reflect into your mind. Take another 5 full deep breaths. If your right leg is straight, bend back into the knee. Soften into your left knee and release the strap from around your foot. Release your left foot to the floor, relax your hands wherever you'd like. Just pause for a moment to observe the effects. From here, whenever you feel ready, you can stretch your legs forward in front of you. Soften and relax your arms by your side. Close your eyes and completely surrender your weight into the floor. Let your body melt down and let your mind melt into a place of stillness. Stay here in this Shavasana for as long as you would like to absorb the practice completely. This is where I will leave you today. So thank you so much for practicing with me. Namaste.